It's weird to think that the vast majority of our lives, we always speak of these days as hypothetical. They seem far in the future, like we know they're going to happen, but you can't really picture what it would be like. But today is the day. Everything changes and simultaneously continues the same way with another beautiful addition.
When Victoria came over for the first time, I knew this was going to be his wife. By the way she spoke to him and encouraged him. She helps him in so many ways and brings even more compassion and patience out of him.
Years ago, I would be out back working in the yard, and I would look over at Victoria jumping on the trampoline, and I would fast forward to this moment, this very moment, and I would start crying.
All these stories explain that Kazi was a helper and a guide for me in life. He taught me who my protector was from all danger. He taught me how to love someone without saying a word. He taught me that I should still help someone even when they practically set themselves up for failure, but instead help them succeed. Kazi has so much compassion and love and is completely veiled in humbleness.
I know it's easy to feel like you're losing someone when they get married, but this is truly an addition to the family. Victoria, you are one of the most caring, genuine, and kind-hearted souls I've ever met.
It was so much fun watching them grow. It was as good as it gets.
Genesis 2:18 says, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Kazi has a lot of good qualities, but he definitely needed a helper for himself. It's because God had predestined another position in this family, and that is you as his wife, who is his helper, and is my next sister. Your marriage is for life, and it brings me so much peace and joy to know we'd each decide to spend the rest of it together.
I truly could not have picked a better man to marry my cousin. Their love and friendship is apparent and abundantly infectious.
As you stand before all of us, it is our sincerest hope and prayer that you will go through life loving, trusting, and caring for one another completely and without condition. And what's more, it is now my great joy and privilege to declare that you are husband and wife.
Friendship is the most constant, the most enduring, and the most basic part of love. And I am so excited to continue to watch the friendship and love you all have for each other in your marriage for years to come.
Kazi, I ask you every day, tell Victoria you love her. And tell her she's the most beautiful, the most wonderful person on the planet. Because she is. And Victoria, I ask you every day, tell Kazi you love him. And always, always make sure he feels appreciated and knows how much you love him. And I know you'll both have a long, happy life together.